How are we doing, guys? Yeah, we were not a very good performance today. Northampton Town 0, the Scum Posh 2. We weren't really good enough at all. Again, we weren't good enough. We still look like a League 2 club at the minute. We're just hoofing balls up and forward and up and forward. It wasn't very good at all. We had a couple of chances, but it's like at the back we still look like we are so open at the back. Like the second goal, it was ridiculous. Like we were just cut open. You could probably get, I don't know, like 20 pens and you wouldn't be able to break them. We just looked so open at the back. It wasn't good enough at all. But it was like, where do you go from here? Because this is like the third defeat in a couple of games. It's not good enough. And I don't think in these player ratings too many players can come in flying colours, if I'm being totally honest, because it was a shambles of a performance. No fight, no fight. I don't think some of the players today were playing for the shirt, if I'm being totally honest. I thought we were poor today. Generally thought it weren't good enough, and it just shows we are still League 2 and Peter the Posh are up a level. We're completely down a level at the minute. We're still playing like a League 2 club, and it's not really good enough because it's the same old bullshit. The same old bullshit at the club every time we go into League 1. So it's not great, but we need to slowly get some points on the board because we've got Plymouth and Swindon next, who we beat last season in League 2. So hopefully we can beat them when we play them. But it's very poor. Absolutely not good enough. But I don't think too many players can come out in shining colours. These are my player ratings for the game. Steve Arnold in goal, thought he was excellent. Did a couple decent saves. Thought he did his bit. And he was excellent, so I'm going to give Steve Arnold a 7. Made a couple decent saves as well. Let me get that in there. And then we have Michael Howman, the right back for Town. He did okay, suppose. He was okay in bits. It wasn't really great from the defence today. So I'll give Howman a 4 out of 10. Thought he weren't good. Right, this is where it went very wrong today for us. You've got it. Centre back, this is where I generally think we've got 2 liabilities at the back, which I don't usually say about our team, but we have got 2 absolute liabilities at the back. Botic gets a 3, absolutely shambolic at the back. I thought he was awful. And then Hustleforth gets a 2. I don't think he was great at all, if I'm being totally honest. I thought he was absolutely shocking. So yeah, they'll only get a 5 point between them, so 3 and 2. Nicky Adams, I thought he put in some decent crosses, to be fair. Nicky Adams, he gets a 6. I thought he was excellent. Christoph, don't know how you say his name, didn't really play well, so he only gets a 4. Jack, who's at centre mid, he only gets a 3 as well, because he didn't really grow into the game. I don't think he was great for us today. Just weren't very good at all. Thought he was quite poor today, so he only gets a 4. Joseph Mills, I thought he was excellent. Well, until he got injured, of course. Again, he got injured again. So yeah, he only gets a 6. And then Sam Hoskins, he gets a 6. He tried. I'm going to give that to Sam. He actually tried, to be fair. He tried his best today, Sam, like he always does. But he only gets a 6 today. It wasn't a very good performance from Sam Hoskins at all. But he only gets a 6, right. Yeah, it wasn't a very good performance. Moving on then. Harry Smith. Right. Absolutely dreadful today. I thought he was awful. I'm being serious. He was awful. Generally, he was awful. But it's fair, he weren't getting the service, so he just didn't. Keith Cole took him off after half time. That just shows how bad he played today. So he only gets a 3. Danny Rose, he looked knackered after 80 odd minutes. He looked absolutely knackered. He gets a 7. I thought he trapped back as well. He trapped back as well, so that was good from Danny Rose. He actually helped the. Well, he tried to help the defence, but yeah. Wiki, the new signing, only gets a standard 5 because he only came on. Ryan Watson, right, this is another player. Not good enough, but he's not on our level at the minute. He needs to start stepping up because to get a yellow card when he comes on is not really good enough. Just being a little bit wet. Yeah, he's just being a bit reckless, so just needs to take that out of his game because he is a good player. Like, we've seen how good he is, like, at Wembley, but today he only gets a 4 because he was absolutely. Bennett Ashley, he gets a 5, standard 5 out of 10. Keith Cole only gets a 2. And it was just one of them days for Keith Cole. Doesn't usually happen, but it did, and he has to move on. And I'm going to get onto the ref. Don't worry, I'm going to get onto the ref because I've got a few words to say about the ref today. Yeah, so Keith Cole only gets a 2. The ref gets a 0. I thought some of the fouls he gave to Peterborough were just soft, and there was one in the second half, I think there was, and he just sort of. It was like our player got the ball, and it's like, what are you doing? And then, this is what I've listened to, so don't start beating me up in the comments about it, but He's even said to Keith Cole it should have been a throw into Northampton. So it's like they need help in that league. So the referee only gets a 0 for me. Not good enough. Today, shambles of performance. If you are new, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you lot later. I'm out of here.